We brought you stories of people across the Miami Valley who have had their homes stolen through quitclaim deed fraud.
Well, for some families, the battle to get their property back can take years, and we're talking to one woman who won her case but is still fighting for her home in a court of appeals. 2 News reporter Aaliyah Seabrooks has been following this story from the beginning. Aaliyah, walk us through what's happening in this case.
Brooke and Jack, Robin Mobley won her case in court last year, but the attorney for the man that she says stole her home filed an appeal. Now, almost 6 months later, a group of judges is reviewing all evidence from the trial and will determine if an error was made.
I'm fighting for what's mine, and I'm not backing down.
A judge agreed with Robin Mobley in July of 2024 that her home was stolen through a forged quitclaim deed. After this, Robin says that there was an error with the court document needed for the county auditor to award her with a new deed. She says this was not addressed for weeks and prevented her from having her ownership of the home restored. Without the deed in her name, she cannot address the home's worsening condition.
But because that did not happen and all this delay, I am now very concerned of all the damage that I'm going to be dealing with. Yeah.
An appeal was filed last August and is currently being reviewed by the Ohio 2nd District Court of Appeals. They will see no new evidence in this case. However, both sides are allowed to submit their brief arguments as to why they believe an error was or was not made during their trial. Mobley says that she is still working to get the attention of state leaders for local families impacted by fraudulent deed scams.
Some of them are elderly people, some of them are low income, or just people that out of town people didn't know that their property was stolen. And just financially, that burden is a lot to even look at, that a lot of people will just walk away.
There is no definite time frame for when a decision could be given in this case. The 2nd District Court of Appeals renders decisions every Friday. We will update you on this story once that judgment is given. In studio, Aaliyah Seabrooks, 2 News.